How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Brave Fig that I've been trying to get my hands on for probably a little over a year now. This is Mulit-changer. Ever since I saw Super Predaking's video of him, I've wanted to get this guy. He's a really awesome Fig. He is from the Brave Fighter of Legend to Garn series. He starts off in the series as a bad guy. He kills Sky Saber, but his true intentions were revealed and he's actually a good guy. He teams up with the Garn X, has a great battle with Red Geist at the end of the series, and just a really cool character. Now his packaging here, you got him in his robot mode in the center, and I kind of like that. And then you have his different alt modes around him. He turns into a tank, a panther, a griffin, a jet plane or a cargo looking plane, submarine, and a semi-truck. Nice little animated pic of him there. Spin it to the side, we get to see him in his robot mode and his alt modes. On the back, it's the same thing. And he does have the light piping, which is common with the Brave Fighter Legend to Garn toys. So, alright, let's take a look at the Fig now. Alright, here's Mulit-changer in his robot mode. Now, I'm doing things a little backwards, guys. I'm going to start off with his robot mode. And it's a lot easier to get into his alt modes if you start here. And he comes packaged out of the box like this anyway, so. Really nice looking robot mode. He's got the nice chrome on the chest pieces, got the chrome on the head, he's got the light piping. You can kind of see there. He does have articulation. His arms can rotate around 360 degrees. Unfortunately, it is hindered by the chest piece, but you can take that off and have a little bit more movement if you want. He does have an elbow joint, can move his legs in and out, but can't go forward or backwards. Does come with a sword. Unfortunately, it's not chromed. Would have been nice. But all around nice, looking Fig. I do like him. So, alright, the first transformation we're going to do is the tank mode. Get rid of his sword. Take his chest pieces off here. Now, his sword and the chest pieces are the only accessory pieces that he does come with. Make sure that if you're looking for this guy complete, you want to get all three, but you really do need these two pieces just because, one, he looks kind of weird without him in his robot mode, but you will utilize these pieces in every single alt mode. So, just keep that in mind. Okay, first thing we're going to do, fold in his hands there. Rotate tank treads around. Unfortunately, it kind of pops out the panther feet, or the panther legs there. Tuck in his head. Push his legs forward. Pull down these panels to reveal the back treads. It's got some nice detail. Fold those so we have the nice little wheels. Lift these up to reveal the cannons. And then you're just going to plug these chest pieces back in, and you have him in his tank mode. That's not too bad. It rolls. Again, he is a multi-changer, so some alt modes are not going to look as good as others, but it's decent. We do see this in the show quite a bit. Why not so? Alright, from here, let's change him into his panther mode. So we'll just fold those back in. If you want, you could actually keep those out. Give them some firepower, I guess, if you want. And you can also just keep these attached if you like. So we're going to kind of just rotate this around. Fold out his legs there. Fold this back up. Get his back legs out, like so. Nice ratchety joints there. And then just flip that forward, and you have him in his panther mode. And it doesn't look too bad. Got some nice detail. I do wish that he could open and close his mouth instead of just have it all molded. But we do have some nice, at least some color on the teeth, the eyes, a little bit of detail. So from here, let's change him into his griffin mode. So we'll take these pieces off. Fold this back in, fold this back, and we're going to fold his back section like that. Going to twist this all the way around, like so. Fold this piece up. Take this back red piece, unfold it out. Those will become his wings. Fold that back, lift this up. And now these pieces will plug in right at the back here. Like so. And now you have him in his Griffin mode. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can, if you like, pivot the wings up. Kind of reminds me of Double Dealer, I guess, in a way. But you can fold those back. Some detail in the head sculpt there. Alright, from here, let's change him into his, I guess, jet or cargo kind of plane mode. I'll take these off. Fold these back down. Fold that back down. Transformation kind of reminds me of 6 Night Quick Switch a little bit. And then take the tank treads. I'm going to kind of put it like so in the front here. And then you're going to just put that down, rotate that around like so. Then come to the front here. Flipping the front part of the plane out like that. Taking the top section, putting it like that. Taking these bits again, and there's a little kind of a place right there that you're going to plug it into the wing here. And there is his plane mode. It's a big plane, so call it a cargo plane or something, but again, it works. It's not like the greatest. We do see this in the show also, this mode. But from here, change it into his submarine mode. Unhook that, fold this back in, take this red piece right here, pop that up, fold this back down, plug this back on, and then there you have kind of the submarine look. Not the greatest, but it works. I don't think I've ever seen this in the show, this version, but this mode. And from here, the last mode is the semi-truck. So push that down, take these off, fold this back in, fold these pieces like that, pop that out, take these now, and they're just going to plug onto the side like so, and you have them in his semi-truck mode. It rolls nicely. Front end's kind of missing some stuff there, but for a multi-changer, I don't mind. I mean, I'm going to have him displayed in his robot mode no matter what, but it does look good. And then from here to get him into the robot mode, really easy. Push that down, bring that around. Extend his legs out. I kind of like to have these back, like so. And you have him back in his robot mode. Alright, let's do some comparisons now. Alright, first comparison, here he is next to 6 Night. One of my favorite characters from the Transformers Super God Master Force series. And like I stated in the beginning of my review, it's he was bad, then turned good. And it seems that's what is a running theme with Takara multi-changers. We saw that with 6-Shot, 6 Night. It was alluded that Great Shot was a Decepticon mercenary. I don't know why they do that, but it's kind of funny. And here he is next to the Brave Police J. Decker Shadow Maru fig. who is a retooled version of the 6-shot Great Shot mold. And lastly, here he is next to Red Geist, which these guys have a nice battle at the end and pretty much take each other out. And if you haven't watched The Brave Fighter of Legend of Garn, definitely consider watching it. It's a good anime. It's a little bit darker, I guess. It's different from the first two Brave series, and definitely worth checking out. But 7-changer here, great fig. Now he does have some problems. The two that stick out in my mind are the fact that I wish that there was something here. I don't like that there's just this gaping hole, which is unfortunate. But the biggest gripe, though, and I know a lot of people have it, is the fact that his legs really don't lock into place. So they will kind of like, if you just put him down, he will start to shrink like that. It's an easy fix. All you have to do is just strengthen kind of this part right here. You have to take the leg off, put some clear nail polish or super glue or something to kind of make it so it can kind of latch onto this piece a little bit better so it doesn't start to sag. But that's one big gripe with this guy. But other than that, he's a great fig. Definitely worth picking up. I mean, if you're a fan of the show, he's a great character. I love Mulit-changers. That's why I picked him up also. He looks good on the shelf. Unfortunately, he is a little bit hard to come by. I mean, it took me a year to find this guy. I started collecting Brave last year, as most of you guys know. And it took me a while to get this guy, even though he has been released by Sonokong also. So keep that in mind. But he's not an expensive fig. I got him for a really good, cheap price. So you're going to be paying probably around 50 to 60 bucks for this guy. So that's about it, guys. This has just been a look at the Brave Fighter of Legend of Garn 7-changer fig. Thank you for watching again. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.